Namaste everyone. The first posture is Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So come on all four, check wrist and shoulder in line. Keep the fingers open, nice and wide. Tuck the toe, exhale and raise the hips up with the heels off the floor. We can have knees softly bent. Just focus on raising the hips high as much as we can. Keep moving, chest closer to thigh, and if this feels comfortable, if your spine is straight, we want to have knees straight and try pushing heel close to floor. Even if it's not reaching, that's absolutely fine. Just try to push the heels down. If you are rounding the back, keep the knees softly bent. Bring chin close to chest, and with your entire upper body we want to reach up to ceiling. Heel wants to go close to floor. Check no stress on the shoulder. Next exhale, we drop knees on the floor. Keep your legs wide and shift hips in between the heels. If hips are off the floor, we can slide pillow or blanket under the hips. And ideally your knees are together, but if any discomfort, have your knees slightly apart. Just make sure your knees are comfortable. Check again, the heels are outside the hip, hands on the knees, and we want to stay here with a straight spine. Give a gentle push inward on your navel. Eyes are closed, face relaxed, and we want to breathe through chest. So focus on the chest now. We want to take a deep inhale, expand the chest, bring in a little imagination here. Exhale and slowly relax the chest down. Okay, again, take a deep inhale, expand the chest, filling up the lungs. Exhale, relaxing the chest and emptying the lungs out. We are moving into Paryankasana, so keep the same legs, hands behind the feet, and give a lift on the chest first. Take one more breath and we exhale, drop elbows on the floor. Elbows down, give a lift on the chest, and we can roll the head back. If you have a neck condition, you can look straight and just choose to stay here with a lift on the chest. Otherwise, we are rolling head back. If this is the limit, we can stay here. You can slide a pillow under the head. Otherwise, try moving elbows down so that we can drop top of the head on the floor. Right? Give a little more lift on the chest so we create a deep arch on the entire spine. Making sure there is no discomfort on the neck and the shoulder. And again, we are breathing through chest. So shift focus on the chest again. Take a deep inhale. Expand the chest. Exhale, relax the chest. And see if you can slide back of the head and the entire spine on the floor. Again, if this is too much for you, you can slide entire pillow under the spine and the head, so that you can have a little extra support. If you can go down all the way, we are staying here with arms over the head. Hands holding opposite elbows. And again, little lift on the chest. Eyes are closed. We can have arms next to hips if that's making you feel comfortable. And we want to breathe through abdomen this time. So take a deep inhale, expand the abdomen. Focus on the abdomen. Exhale and relax the abdomen down. Alright, let's take one more breath here. Exhale, relax the hands down. Press the elbow, give a lift on the chest. Come back on the hands and slowly sit up. Make sure here, take your time and release the posture. So lift the hip up, slide legs to the corner and sit down on the floor. You want to straighten the legs and tighten the kneecaps now. And this is just to make sure the kneecaps are safe after those extreme knee bending poses. So flex the ankle, pull the kneecaps upward, tighten it as much as we can and release it. Alright, we are lying down on the chest now. For Varicosana, we have forearms on the floor, elbow and shoulder in line, hands on the floor, and keep your legs wide. Your legs are almost on the edge of the mat. Give a lift on the chest now, continue looking straight. And we want to spend some time here just to open up the lower back a little more. Take few deep inhale and exhale through chest. And here we are practicing only half posture. So keep left forearm on the floor. Bend the right knee and we are holding foot from inside. So check my hand is moving towards the big toe. Rotating the hand forward, so fingertips and toes facing forward in one straight line. And now carefully start to push heel downward. Heel again next to hip. It is not on the hip. And use left elbow to give a lift on the chest. And check the left knee and left ankle is completely active here. Very nice. Exhale and we release. Let's do that on the other side. So keep right forearm on the floor, holding left toes from inside and see how far you can rotate the hand. Fingertips we want to try and face forward. Continue lifting chest and carefully within your limit we want to push toes and heel downward. Any discomfort on the knee, try not to push too hard. Focus little more on lifting the chest up. Check the right leg is completely straight and active. Avoid sinking on the right shoulder, rather lift away from it. Next exhale, we release the posture and let's come back to child's pose. On the knee, hips back, forehead down, straight arms. Few seconds here. All the knee bend poses we have done so far will help you release fresh oxygenated blood towards the legs, and that's all is required to find some relief from varicose veins. We are moving towards Viparita Karni, so stay close to wall. Shift one hand on the wall, one hand on the floor, and start moving hips completely towards wall, head pointing towards front of the mat. Lift the hip up and you can slide pillow or few blankets under the hips with the legs apart, arms relaxing. And you will stay here if you have high blood pressure or heart related issues. You can spend some time here Relax the breath. Check all the joints are completely relaxed. If you are menstruating, you will stay here. And for others, we are getting into Sarvangasana. So bend the knees, press feet on the wall, and give a lift on the hips, shifting hands on lower back. Move elbow close to each other. Give a little more lift on the hips, push it forward to its face so that the entire spine is straight in one line. And we can just stay here. If you are comfortable, we are raising right leg up to ceiling away from the wall. Keep checking the spine stays straight. Take one more breath. And we want to switch the side. So bring right foot on the wall. Lift left leg up to ceiling. Point the toes up with a straight knee. Relax the breath. It will help you to hold the posture. And you can keep switching the legs one by one. If you are steady enough, we want to bring both the legs together off the wall in one straight line. So keep your hands active, keep elbow close to each other, and keep pointing the toes up to ceiling. We want to spend at least 1 minute here. Keep checking the breath is relaxed. And again, you can feel free to bring your legs back on the wall. As far as we are in upside down position, from the shoulder to hip, we are getting all the benefits of Sarvangasana. So let's stay here, either legs off the wall or on the wall. Few more breaths here. Now again, you can choose to stay wherever you are. If you are really steady, we are moving legs over the head for Halasana. We can either stay again half away, creating L shape with the entire body, or you can try dropping toes on the floor with the knees softly bent. That's absolutely fine. Keep your hands on the back. Only if you are steady enough, we are straightening the arms. If your toes are nicely placed on the floor, we want to point the toes backward, which means the toenails will come on the floor. Checking again, the spine stays straight. Give a lift on the hip, forward and upward at the same time. It's alright to have knee bend, but avoid rounding the back. We are shifting hands on the back, bend the knee, and slowly one by one lift leg up, shift feet on the wall, bend the knee, and drop hips on the floor. Alright, take a few deep breaths here. And let's turn body to right side. We'll just slide ourselves up so that we can have straight legs, hands under hips. Give a lift on the chest and roll the head back. Crown of the head on the floor for Matsyasana. Giving a little more lift on the chest, bend the knees softly and slide your hands completely under the hips so that we can have a little more arch on the entire spine. Checking the knees completely straight. Look in between the eyebrow center. Again, we are breathing through chest. Taking one more breath here. Exhale the breath out. Very slowly, press the elbow, move hands out, lift the head up and release the posture. Knees bend, knees on the chest and arms around the knees. Pushing lower back down, knees to chest, few seconds here. And very slowly we straighten the legs, relaxing into Savasana. Check the neck, shoulder, arms relaxing. Lower back relaxed on the floor. Both the legs relaxing. Toes relaxed. And eyes gently closed. Staying here for 3 to 4 minutes. Still and relaxed body. I really hope this helps. I shall see you in the next video. Please take care.